All right, so since 6.5 anniversary or 6th anniversary, am I wrong? I think it's 6th anniversary. So yeah, since 6th anniversary is over now, I thought I'd finally do like a quick little tier list. They kind of just rank the characters. I got like four categories over here, or maybe five. Top 10, I got meta, playable, fun to play, and absolute trash. So those are the four characters, and I do have like mainly like kind of sort of characters that you see in the league sort of kind of often. These other characters are you pretty much don't see any of these in the league. You know, these 2 stars, 3 stars, all these old step up units, all these old bounty fests. And if you're wondering why the Lucci is right here, then that's because I already have a Lucci over here. So I already got the EX Lucci here. So yeah, let's just start from the bottom. So we've got this Jinbei, the Marineford Jinbei that just got buffed, and this guy is actually not too bad. I'm not gonna lie. The Marineford Jinbei I'd probably put like up there in like the playable units. Not gonna lie, like up here, he is definitely playable in my opinion. You can definitely put him over there, and you can kind of play with him. And let's go next is Reiju. Reiju is definitely in my opinion fun to play. Not trash. She's kind of like, I think she's borderline between like fun to play and trash, like somewhere in between. But I'll put her fun to play for right now. But yeah, she does have a shield and an invincible skill. So I don't know. She's kind of like still borderline though. She can't really do anything. She can't take a flag from any of the current defenders in the meta like Kaido or Kuzan. So yeah, she's kind of fun to play or trash, like somewhere like borderline. Like, let's see. This Bonnie, yeah, this is straight trash. She's like the new step up. We just got Koala, straight trash. Helmeppo, straight trash. This Kobe, the old Kobe that just got a buff, it wasn't like so recent, but he did recently get a buff. I think that was like a few months ago now, but he is kind of okay, I guess. He's still fun to play. Nothing crazy. This Bello Betty, she is trash, I guess, right now. Can't really use her. Karasu is also trash. Sugar is actually pretty good. I'll put her up into playable units after the buff that she recently got. She is not that bad anymore. Marco, he also got a buff recently along with Jack. And who was it again? I don't remember who else, but they did get a buff. So I'll put Marco again. I think he's still like fun to play at this point because he really cannot get flags from too many people still. Dofi has just fallen off, bro. He's kind of like trash right now. He was still playable, like this prime Dofi was still playable like in the meta, even like in the Gear 5 meta, he was still playable because there were not that many characters. You had to just maybe watch out for Big Mom and Gear 5's Lightning and Budge Rungan. That was about it. So other than that, there weren't really too many characters who could go through walls, but right now every single character that's in the meta has like some one or the other skill that goes through walls, bro. Like literally there's Kamusaris, there's I don't even know at this point, bro. Obviously, we got like Garp's Galaxy Impact, Galaxy Divide, we got like Kuzan, we got a lot of stuff, bro. Cracker, this guy is kind of falling off as well. I'll just put Cracker in like fun to play. He's not like the best anymore. Yonji, I not really got into play him because this guy, the Green Power Ranger, I'll probably put him like, I don't know, meta maybe. He is kind of playable since he just dropped. All the Power Rangers are probably meta right now. You can obviously play them and win matches with them. This right here, the Kuma Bear, this guy's playable. He's very fun. He's like more of like an annoying unit. You just send them back to spawn. He's just like a better version of Pacifista, if you know what I mean. I think I'll probably put him like meta maybe. And now we'll put him like starting of playable probably. Right there. Sanji, he is also just kind of like playable. Lilith is actually quite slept on, I'm not gonna lie. Lilith is really slept on. Let me just go ahead and put her in meta. People don't really play her that much, but she's really good actually. This Jinbei, a Seraphim, not that crazy. He's kind of okay. Kobe is, I'll put him in meta. I think he's like meta, but he kind of is somewhere between borderline of meta and playable. But this guy is like a total rat. I think I've said this before, but Kobe pretty much, he's pretty much the same as like the God Usopp used to be before. So God Usopp, he used to be like this super rat kind of a character that he would just like get a flag, he'd kind of have 3 lives, and then he would just kind of run away when he got one of his lives taken, which is kind of crazy. So he just run away. I think Kobe's the same. He just kind of stalks you all the time. You can't get to him, and even if you do manage to get to him, he'll just run away with his two transportation skills, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, that, and also the fact that he has the honesty impact that just literally one-shots anybody, bro. Literally, he can one-shot anybody with that honesty impact, and then he can just get away with his two running away skills, which is kind of crazy. That's why he's like an annoying rat character. And now we got the giants. So these guys are still like pretty much, I think they're like borderline playable. They're not, I guess they're kind of meta. Not gonna lie, they're still kind of meta. You can still play and do pretty well with the giants. I'll put them in meta for right now. And we got Momonosuke. He's kind of just trash now. Stussy is also trash. This Zoro, fun to play. Maybe I'll put him in fun to play. He's not like complete trash. I mean, he still is kind of because of Kuzan and stuff. But if you avoid Kuzans, you're kind of good. Jabra, here we go. Jabra has fallen off quite a bit, bro. Not gonna lie. But I think I'll still put him like, he's not meta anymore. Jabra, I'll put him like top of playable. You know, Blueno is definitely meta, bro. Actually, you know what? I'll put Blueno top 10. I'm not gonna lie. Blueno is like so good, even till now. And Blueno's gonna stay in the meta for a while, bro. Or not even meta, bro. Top 10. Like I would generally put like Blueno in the top 10. Kaku, I'd put him meta. I mean, he still gets destroyed by like Garp and those guys, but he's kind of like borderline of meta and playable. He's not the worst. This guy, he's kind of like top of playable, probably a little better than Jabra. This Luffy is fun to play right now because of Kuzan. You know, you can't really do anything with this Luffy because he just freezes all the treasure areas, and as soon as this Luffy literally jumps using his skill 1, he's just gonna get frozen, so not really any point in that. This Queen, he's just kind of trash now. This Sentomaru as well, this Sentomaru cannot do that much anymore. Nami, yeah, trash. This Brook is also trash at this point. Robin, I'll actually put like fun to play because she does do well against the runners like Sabo, you know, Dark Roger, you know, all those runners, right? She does pretty well. Noland, we'll put him fun to play. Kalgara is also fun to play. This Rayleigh is just trash now. Green Bull is kind of trash. I'll put him like top of trash. Actually, not gonna lie. Now we have the Pacifista. This guy, bro, I'll probably put him like, he's kind of playable now. Oden is also kind of playable. This King has fallen off big time, bro. King has fallen off big time. We got the Onigashima Sanji. This guy, yeah, he just gets cooked now. I'm not gonna lie, he just gets cooked. Albert is actually pretty good. He does well in this meta because of, you know, all the units that just stack defense. You know, there's so many units that just stack defense, whether it's Kuzan, whether it's Garp, you know, Soba Mask, like pretty much all the units just keep stacking defense, so he does pretty well. Soba Mask I'll also put in the meta towards the top side. He's really good if you use him well and just play like a rat. I recently just dropped his gameplay, and you can see that he does really well. And if you have good teammates that will defend flags, like this guy is really good. And you can obviously go and watch my gameplay. I'll link it like in the top side right here somewhere that you can go and watch. And you can see that this guy does really well. We got the Rayleigh. He's kind of trash now, not gonna lie. This Rayleigh needs a buff, bro. Like, because he doesn't get any kind of HP recovery when he grabs any flags. The only way he can get HP recovery is from knockback, and he does knockback only with his skill 1 and when he perfect dodges. That's the only time. And half the characters these days, they don't even get knocked back. Like the defenders like Kuzan and Kaido, they don't even get knocked back, so you can't even get your HP. Like, there's no way for this Rayleigh to get his HP anymore, which is kind of the craziest part, and that's why he's kind of like a trash right now. Even Katakuri, this guy did get a buff. I'll put him fun to play, mainly because it's a green meta that's running right now and he's red, so this chopper is just trash. Jack is probably top of playable, or maybe even meta. Jack is actually really good right now, especially after those buffs he got. I think it's like been a couple months now, like 2 to 3 months since he got the buffs, but you know, he's really good now after the buffs. The Usopp and Yasop, really not they can't really do anything anymore. Uta, this is I think the defender Uta, right? She is the defender Uta, so defender Uta I don't think can do that much. She's also kind of like trash. I'll put her like somewhere like there. She's kind of like trash, not gonna lie. The attacker is kind of like fun to play maybe right now because most of the units can just like, actually she's also kind of like trash, not gonna lie, because like most characters these days they have like 80% status effect nullification, and her entire like thing is literally, you know, putting people in Sing Sing, so that's not gonna work too much. Then we have the new Ace. New Ace, I'd say probably is playable now after the buff he just got. This Kizaru, he's, I guess, still like fun to play, I guess. Like he does well on certain maps like Fishman Island or like, you know, the Sky Island one, Shandora. He does decently on those maps because he can just teleport all the way far away right away, which is kind of nice. We got the new Uta, the Halloween Uta we just got. I think she's also like, she's probably meta, no? Like this Uta is probably meta. I do see her quite often in leagues and she does do decent. I mean, she can still get destroyed by Garp and stuff, but Garp pretty much destroys everybody, bro. Not gonna lie. I got Bullet. Bullet is actually pretty good. I'll definitely put him up in playable because, you know, a lot of the meta right now is Roger and Shanks, and they're all Roger pirates. And Bullet does do very well against Roger pirates, so I'll put him there. This Hancock is kind of useless right now. We'll just put her somewhere like there. Shiki is also kind of useless in this meta, and so is this Nami. Beckman as well. He can't really do anything. And now I think we just have all the EXs, right? We just have all the EXs, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, so we'll start with the from here at the top with the EX Blackbeard. That was the first ever EX to be dropped. Blackbeard right now, I don't think he's meta. He'll probably be like fun to play right now. Even this EX Shanks will be fun to play. Big Mom is not even fun to play, to be honest. She's like trash right now, I'm not gonna lie. Even this Oden is kind of trash. They really need to give this Oden a buff, bro. They're giving Roger a buff, they're giving Akainu a buff, they give Big Mom a buff, they've given the Shanks a buff as well. They've not given the Blackbeard or the Oden any buff. They gotta buff like these two EXs, bro. The EX Blackbeard and this Oden, bro. And I would assume like something like status effect nullification or like invincibility or something like that, you know, it will do very well. This Roger, definitely meta, 100%. I'll put him like towards the top of meta, not gonna lie. EX Akainu is definitely like in top 10. Yamato, is she top 10? We'll see. We'll first like get the few of these characters. Kaido is definitely, I think, top 10 right now. Luffy has fallen off. I don't think he's meta. We'll put him like top of playable. Zephyr is not meta. He's like kind of not even playable, bro, because there's so many characters that just take away their state. We'll put him like fun to play. This guy is also fun to play. The Film Red Shanks. EX Big Mom is also just fun to play because there's literally so much status effects going on right now. We got anti-heal, we got like the freeze, we got the stone from the snake, you know, we got a lot of stuff. This Kaido is kind of playable. Zoro is also playable if you like, but you know, again, same thing as status effects, so he's not like that good. Yamato is pretty good. I'll put him like above, maybe like there. Better than Luffy, I'm not gonna lie. This Yamato is maybe a little better than Luffy. We'll put it right there. Claw, Claw is kind of meta, I think, right? I think Claw has fallen off quite a lot as well, just because of, you know, all the characters countering like the defense buffs and like the status effects. Claw, I will put it in meta. Gear 5 is also kind of meta still. Gear 5 actually has survived quite a lot, bro. You also have Ace. Ace is kind of meta as well. They do pretty well. Whitebeard has fallen. He's actually back in the meta now after Snake fell off and Roger fell off. The main counter for Whitebeard is Roger, so you know, when Snake came in and the Rogers reduced, and even after Snake, like when Garp started coming in, you know, when they dropped Garp and Kuzan, like, you know, Roger was pretty much donezo when all those defenders dropped. So EX Roger is still kind of meta. You can kind of still play him. Snake as well. And right now, these 5 are definitely in the top 10. We'll just arrange them a little bit. We'll just put them up here first. Kuzan and then Sabo as well. So let's see how I would arrange this. I think this will be a controversial decision, but I think I'll put Lucci at number 1, not gonna lie, because like Lucci can literally deal with everybody. He can deal with Kuzan. He's a counter for Kuzan. He's a counter for Garp, right? He can kind of deal with all of them. Obviously, you know, he has an element disadvantage, but you know, it's just the best thing about him is that he can go from runner to defender, or sorry, attacker, and so he can not only cap flags, but he can like defend flags as well. And I think I'll put Kuzan number 2. And I'm calling this right now, but Lucci's going to be surviving in the meta for a very, very long time. Lucci's going to be there for a very, very long time in the meta. I'm not going to lie. And obviously, I think Garp is next, or maybe even Sabo, to be honest. Sabo, Garp, bring Bueno back. And then maybe we have, I think we'll probably do Akainu. Then I think we'll bring Sabo after Garp. And then we have Shanks, Kaido. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think, who are the last 2, bro? Top 10. Yamato? Is she top 10? I don't think Yamato is top 10, though. I don't think. I think we can maybe bring in Roger, like, after the Blue Eno. Not gonna lie. And, who else, bro? Who else can be, like, in the top 10? Whitebeard? Snake? Is Snake top 10 still? I don't know. Is Snake still top 10? I don't know. I don't think so. If it's not, then we might have to just put Yamato up there, I guess. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and put Yamato up at number, I think probably even at number 9. And I think Bueno might go ahead of Kaido, I think. Because this guy is just like such a good runner, bro. Bueno is a very, very good runner. Even today, and I think Bueno's going to stay in the meta for a while as well, just because of all the defense he gets. He can nullify status effects and everything. And I know obviously this Lucci one is going to be very controversial, putting Lucci at number 1 right now, but believe me, bro, believe me, we have like Shiryu and Burgess coming right now, like at least at the time of me filming this, or we should be getting Shiryu and Burgess within a couple days. I just saw the trailer come out yesterday, so yeah, bro, the thing should be coming out pretty soon. Those two will come out pretty soon, and they're just like a hard Sabo counter. So Sabo will fall off since Burgess came in. Sabo will fall off. He'll probably go back there and maybe not even be in the top 10 anymore. You never know. But Sabo will fall off once Burgess comes in. And I'm pretty sure there's more Blackbeard Pirate Bounty Fest that are going to be coming in. So I think like probably they'll just start to counter Garp. They'll counter like someone for Kuzan. They'll have like counters like that come in for Garp, Kuzan, like these guys. So yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it for the tier list. I think that's like a proper tier list for all like kind of meta characters that you kind of sort of keep seeing around. Like I know these characters right here, you don't see much of them, but you still see them somewhere here and there. Maybe not these film red units like the Usopp and Yasop. I still see Beckman from time to time. I see the Sanji, Rayleigh, you know, both the Rayleighs. But yeah, I think that's the list. That's the top 10. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. And if you did like the video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and what else do you do, bro? Yeah, you turn notifications on, do all that stuff, you know. Y'all know what to do. And yeah, boys, I'll see you guys in the next one.